goals of ISIS is to enforce Sharia law, the strict Islamic system that governs public and private aspects of life for those living under it. Sharia is a kind of system of law based on lots of different religious and historic sources, and it imposes lots of restrictions on how people can live. ISIS says it wants everyone to live under Sharia law for religious purposes, and the U.S. likes to say that this is an imposition on people's freedoms. It's one of the things that makes ISIS so bad, their enforcement of Sharia law. So you might be surprised to find out that the U.S. itself is spending a ton of money working hard to impose Sharia law as well. For a long time, everyone on the planet has been meddling with Afghanistan, right? The U.S. did it most recently with our war there. And all that meddling has left Afghanistan with a complete mess of a government. There's no real rule of law there anymore since the country has been smashed to bits. So the U.S. is working to help reestablish a rule of law there. We've spent over $1 billion in taxpayer money trying to do it. And according to a new report from CIGAR, Congress's agency that acts as a watchdog in Afghanistan, the rule of law that the U.S. is setting up incorporates Islamic Sharia law. That's right, the U.S. is imposing the same terrible rules that ISIS is fighting for. The report clearly says that among the U.S. core objectives in improving Afghanistan's formal and informal systems is building the capacity of law and Sharia faculties. It says this. And because the Department of Defense, the Department of Justice, the State Department, and USAID have all admitted that they don't have any systematic measurements for their program's achievements, they really don't know just how much Sharia law they've been working to implement. All they know for sure is that they've been incorporating it into the law there, because it seems to be something that Afghans have used and found to be important in the past. So, here's our media and our government telling us how evil Sharia law is because it is what ISIS wants, but then we find out that our government is helping to implement it too. It's little stories like these that should make people pause for a second to think. Just because it's printed in black and white by our government and the media doesn't mean the issue itself is black and white. There's a whole lot of gray in there, and that's usually where the truth lies. Tonight, let's talk about that.